Okay, so you mentioned a big star, an amazing person, Whitney Houston. How was that like working with her? Like such a beautiful person.
Well, Whitney was the best. Whitney was the best, man. The GOAT, the greatest of all time. I remember when the first day I met Whitney, I was at her estate in Mendham. I was picking up her dad, Mr. Houston, and I was in the car. I'll never forget this day. This is going to be a part of Daddy's Princess, too. I'm doing a movie right now. It's coming out. It's called Daddy's Princess. It's based on the life of Whitney Houston, my own documentary.
Wow.
Sony got one coming out in December of this year. Clyde Davis and Pat Houston is doing it. I got my own version coming.
Okay.
Whitney didn't do too much in this town without me. As far as, at the end, I went everywhere with them, traveled the world with them, traveled the world with her
Wow,
father.
what's the places that you guys travel to?
We did Vegas, we did Atlantic City. I just traveled. I was, Whitney's go-to person in New Jersey. But as far as the Whitney situation, like I said, I remember the first day I met Whitney, it was at her estate in Mendham. I was picking up her dad. He had a little injury on his hip, and I went to pick her up, and she came outside, and she was real. She had one pants leg up, and me and her together, we walked her father out. I never forget that. She had one hand, I had the other hand.
Wow.
And, it was incredible.
So you knew her for quite some time. How long you knew Whitney?
Well, for years. I mean, mainly more her father, because I was a part of her father whole situation. I was really like the senior vice president of John Houston Entertainment. But I knew Whitney for years, but mainly, more, the family, her brother Mike, and her father. I was more with her father.
So you was practically like family then
Yeah.
Okay.
She actually called me her brother a few times.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that was definitely special, man. And I really miss her because I wish she was here to see a lot of the stuff that's out now, like the Jennifer Hudson show and a lot of these programs that's on, you know what I mean? And
right.
Yeah, so we got our own version coming out, the Daddy's Princess.
Okay, so tell me about the Daddy's Princess.
Well, the Daddy's Princess is basically a movie that I wrote. Her father used to call her Princess, so that's how I came up with the name Daddy Princess. That was his nickname for her, Princess, and that's what he used to call her. Everybody else used to call her Nippy, but he used to call her Princess. So my version of it is Daddy's Princess because, a lot of movies since Whitney passed, a lot of movies came out, maybe over 10, and it was by different producers, directors, creators. And, for me, it's a must-do that I do this project because I feel like, I'm one of the original guys that knew Whitney personally, met with Whitney personally.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I talked with Whitney personally, and, she was there for me, and I was there for the family. So I'm going to do my version and let them know that, to me, she was the greatest of all time.
Okay, so this should be a very big project.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do you have any names that you could give us that's going to be starring in the movie, the project for Daddy's Princess?
Well, as far as with the Daddy's Princess, it's more of a documentary. So I got a lot of people that was involved with her. Some of her drummers is in it. It's freestyles. I was in Orlando for a while. I got interviews down there. And in the weekend that Whitney passed, I went through the whole city of Newark. I interviewed everybody from the street corner to the pastors, the preachers.
Wow.
And also, I was the only other camera crew that was at the funeral. CNN had the exclusive rights to the funeral, but Everything Green was the only film company in the funeral and outside the funeral. So I got the exclusive in and out. Nobody got the stuff that I got. Even the estate don't got what I got.
Wow, okay, yes.
So
So that's huge.